What is going on, FG3000? Back in the place to be. And in today's video, we taking a look at Invincible guarding the globe.
How'd you get it? Who are you?
Omni, bruh. Hey, FG. Let's have a little chat. What took you so long to cover my game? You know it came out in February. It's December.
I just had a lot on my plate this year, Omni Man. You understand.
Oh, busy man. I get it. But you weren't too busy to post this. Now, I know at least 7 of you guys out there were holding back on playing Invincible guarding the globe. This UFG? Think. I don't see it, Omni, bruh. Now, Omni, bruh, you wouldn't be implying that you think all us content creators look alike now, would you? Uh-oh. You know what, Omni, bruh? I'm tired of being bullied in my own home. You don't know who you're dealing with. My name is... With that, a word from today's sponsor, Invincible guarding the globe. So today's video is brought to you by Invincible guarding the globe. If you like what you see and you want to try the game yourself, please download the game using my referral link or using the link in the pinned comment. In doing so, you will get yourself a free copy of Omnibra Man. A free copy of Omni-Man. Who can beat it? Download today. All right, with all that very necessary intro out of the way, let's go ahead and jump on into the game, Invincible guarding the globe, obviously starting off with the heroes you can collect. Now, of course, this game is going to be based on the show of the same name. Now, if you have not seen the show, I still think these characters will stand up. Some of these characters you might be a little confused on, you know what I'm saying? This is the smartest brother on earth right here. You love it. But I still recommend watching the show, but even for people that haven't, I do think these characters are going to be fun enough to collect. We got my girl Adam Eve. I love a good pun, you guys know. Alan the Alien in the place to be. Agent Spider, I wonder who that could be. Shrinking Ray, Martian Man, a robot, Damien Darkblood. Dude, he's like one of my favorite characters. I'm only like midway through season 2, so I hope I see more. Actually, that might be a spoiler. The Immortal, Darkwing 2 in the place to be, Rexplode, Green Ghost. So even characters that didn't really have a prominent role in the show for very long are in the game as well. Titan though, dude, Titan looks way more Diesel in game than he does in the show. Like, the show needs to copy this, because Titan looks way better here. War Woman, Omni-Man, of course, Omni-Man Samo, and then a few of my dupes here. Oh, and we got some other ones here that I haven't quite leveled up. Monster Girl, Isotope, and a few others. But let's go ahead and jump on into combat, shall we? So before we jump into this encounter, GDA, Cecil over here has something to tell us, and of course, we're gonna have a little bit of a commentary from Rexplode. Of course, if you don't want to do the story, you can always skip it. You can always do an autofill to grab all of your most powerful units and put them in your squad for you. But if you do want to kind of min-max your teams, get a little extra power, they do have some faction bonuses, and you also get additional bonuses if you have heroes of the same faction. But this is the team that I'm rolling with at the moment. I'll shut up for a second and just let that combat play. All right, I said I was gonna be quiet, but dude, I love when that T-Rex comes out of that portal. My bad. Dude, am I gonna lose? This is a real quiet demonstration, FG. Man, hold up. Let's turn on ×2 speed for a little bit. Come on, Adam Eve. Very, very nice. Oh no, wait, not very nice. There goes the T-Rex out of whatever multiverse dimension, who knows? Ah, come on, dude, not on video! Brother, no! So, just like in true idle game fashion, right? I'm not quite strong enough for that. So as I'm offline, I'm gonna get all types of resources. I can use those resources to power up my characters, but there is more that you can do, right? In addition to your normal idle offlineness, this is a feature I haven't seen an idle game do. And of course, before I get too far into this, you guys know it's a sponsored video, so I can't mention other games, but dude, this feature right here, ooh la la, I love the fact that I can be offline for an entire week in this gameplay mode, and it's very straightforward, right? You can build your own alliance of your friends, and you and your friends all kind of bring your strongest unit, and you guys just idle together, right? Defeating stages, pushing stages, getting rewards, and like I said, you can be offline for an entire week if you want to, as long as someone in the alliance is like active enough to press battle to go to the next stage, right? So right now we are on wave 5,908. So as long as someone's here to press the battle button when it's time. It'll keep going, but we can just sit here and idle for an entire week getting lots of resources. I love this feature because I always felt like the traditional idle, like this little idle right over here that only lasts 12 hours, I never thought it was enough, right? This is actually pretty cool. Even if you're gone for a while, you're on vacation, something like that, you have a week's worth of idle to kind of keep pushing you to give you that motivation to come back to the game, which I definitely approve of that. So moving on over to the GTA Hub, this is going to house all of your auxiliary gameplay modes. Now, once again, if you've seen the show, this is a dispatch mode, but it's very, very thematic, right? So right now I have all of these dispatches, aka all of these GTA assigned missions where I'm sending my heroes. Once again, if you've seen the show, GTA is responsible for basically sending heroes to certain parts of the globe to make sure they're fighting off alien invasions, right? So basically the same exact concept applies here in the game. So right now GTA is like, yo, we need some people to go fight these groups over here that turned up the heat on us. So I can do autofill, send them out on the mission. They're gonna come back in exactly 10 minutes. Now, I don't have to necessarily sit here and babysit that if I don't want to, but while I'm doing other things, it's actually pretty nice to be able to go in here and do a few more dispatches while I'm online, right? But there's even more. Once again, you can think of yourself as Cecil. You are the head of GTA. So you are sending all of these heroes out on missions, right? So I'm sending my heroes out on this mission as well. They're gonna be gone for 2 hours. And once again, unlike other dispatch modes that you've seen in other gacha games, you can actively like see, oh, they're actually doing stuff. Like you can see them being active. Basically, you have drones, you know, the eye, a lot of references to the show, but you know how the eyes kind of like follow people around? That's basically you. That's your vision here, right? So we'll keep going. This is gonna be a 4-hour dispatch. We'll send some more squads out here. So in this game, you're not gonna just use just your favorite characters. You can, of course, but you're really gonna be using your entire roster. So to be able to fill all of the missions that you need to fill, and do all of these missions across the globe, you're gonna have to have a pretty beefy roster. Don't look at that one. I saw all those level 1s, FG, dude. Not enough EXP for me right now, you know what I'm saying? I gotta send some level 1s right now, but I can level them up. But like I was saying, right, this is gonna be one of those games where you wanna really power up pretty much everyone. Like, I don't really have a, dude, I don't want you to have that good a gear. Hold up. I don't really, like, Russ would never be like a main unit for me, but in a game like this where you have all of these dispatches going simultaneously, you need to have pretty much every unit to a pretty, you know, solid level, right? Because these are just going to help your main team. And if you're not leveling up some of these side characters, some of these auxiliary characters, you're not going to be able to power up your main squad, and that's going to kind of put you at a roadblock. So don't neglect some of these other characters, even though they're not Omni-Man or Omni-Bro, you know what I'm saying? Don't neglect them because they're absolutely worth leveling up, right? So that's that. Very straightforward, right? The next gameplay mode that we have after that is going to be your tried and true Multiverse Arena, which is actually a relatively new gameplay mode, believe it or not, that just got a patch update that completely got rid of all my complaints. So I'm not gonna bring it up. Just know that the matches are way more fair now. Dude, I was fighting people that had like 500 million power, dude. I don't even have a million. Let's see if we can beat this guy, but pretty straightforward when it comes to arena, right? Find someone that you think that you can Dude, I thought I could defeat this dude. Man, let me out of here. No, I'm not gonna die twice on video, dude. Adam Eve, no! Of course, the gory blood splatters that you appreciate from the show are here present in the game as well. So that's arena, very straightforward. And so the next gameplay mode after that is called Cecil's Nightmare. Now this is gonna be a weekly resetting season gameplay mode here. And as you can see here, what you wanna do is you wanna complete all these nodes, getting 3 stars as much as you possibly can, go as high as you possibly can, and get rewards, right? So very straightforward. Some of these encounters actually have restrictions on who you can bring with you. So again, there's lots of different gameplay modes in this game that encourages you to use your full gamut of heroes. Once again, think of yourself not as a summoner that you do like in other gacha games. You are literally Cecil. You are Cecil. we are all Cecil this day, you know what I'm saying? But that is going to be pretty easy for me to go through these first few floors here. And as you can see, beat up on the encounters, get your 3 stars, get rewards. This is going to be a nice supply of currency for you in order to kind of boost your account, right? So that is that. So that will do, my friends, a nice little look at Invincible guarding the globe. But let's end this video off as we always do with a nice little summon session. So right now, I have 34 out of the 40 heroes that are in the game, but somehow or another, I don't have the Mauler twins, which are by far my favorite characters in the series. I don't even have either one of them, the original or the clone. I don't really care about Doc Seisman or Omni-Man's homies there. So let's go to the summon session here. Now, it is a very unique summon session, or a very unique summon system here. So you can see here I have 2 of the Damien Darkbloods and I have 3 commons. I don't really want this, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit refresh. So instead of just getting just a random roll, you get to kind of have a little bit of control on what you see. Oh, dude was loading. Dude, I thought it was gonna be something good. So I'm gonna refresh this a few times and let's see if we can get lucky. Yes, I am using oh, there he is, I'm on a twin. So now I have a choice, right? I did some refreshing. Now I see some characters on this that I actually want. How do I get them? Well, I have two different choices here. I can use one of my very rare recruit all tokens, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna play the gotcha gods here and see if I can get lucky with a single pull. My very first copy, definitely not the clone. Dude, I love that. Dude, they're the best. Now that I got the elite, I can still use some of my little recruit tokens to get some of the blues if I want to, or I can just leave it as it is, right? And just wait for it to refresh or refresh it manually. And that's how that system works. And that's basically how all of the systems works in the game when it comes to the shops, right? So here's the equipment shop, same exact concept. You're gonna be refreshing, looking for the best set of whatever you're looking for, and then buy them individually. Same thing when it comes to the lab, and same thing when it comes to the multiverse shop. Ooh. I don't know why. I just kind of want her. But I definitely, dang it, dude, 5K, I'm so broke. But I should be able to get a lot more of these now. Since the arena system is much improved, I should be able to actually build up that currency and get more if I can actually beat some of these people. Like my excuse before was that every single time I refreshed, the people were way stronger than me. Now I don't really have an excuse because I actually do have more power than these people and they're still beating me. So I need to redo my synergy, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But that will do it, my friends. A nice little look at Invincible guarding the globe. My name is FG and I'm out.